was a very, very busy day. I was the day shift lead forecaster. We call it the H shift. It started at 7 a.m., scheduled to 3. It was a Sunday, and the day before, on Saturday, I had looked at some things and knew that we were going to have a very busy day in terms of severe weather, with the potential for significant storms. When I arrived that day, we also had some very heavy rain that was occurring. And so, part of what we were doing was assessing the potential for flooding, for that morning heavy rain. But when we had the upper air release that occurred at 12Z that morning, it did show a tremendous amount of shear and a lot of potential for instability. And that combination really kind of fired us up that we thought it was going to be some storms on that day were going to be very severe, with the possibility of strong tornadoes. As the day wore on, the rain, I believe, abated by the afternoon, and we were pretty much focused on the threats for that afternoon in terms of severe weather. I recall that we didn't have many storms that did fire up, but the cell that hit La Plata actually formed back in West Virginia in the afternoon, and we were able to watch that cell come into our area in the western part of our county warning area. And so it was a long-lived supercell. For many hours, it was really the only game in town, and so we were able, certainly to keep track on it. During the afternoon, certainly as the threat, approached in terms of affecting our area, we coordinated with the Storm Prediction Center, and I coordinated with them to get a tornado watch out. So we had that out fairly early. I want to say, like by 3 o'clock, 3:30 in the afternoon. It was myself, I'm the science operations officer, and we had our warning coordination meteorologist at the time, Barbara Watson. She was working that day. We had 2 people on radar, and I think we had another person too that was assisting us. So overall, it was just it was a busy day. It was very professional. It was, we got a call from the emergency manager in Charles County, and he said that they suspected tornado damage had impacted parts of their county in the central part near La Plata. So we continued, doing our jobs, putting out warnings. At that point, I had transitioned off of the short-term desk, and I was at that point kind of acting as kind of a storm coordinator, plus doing some other activities, putting out special marine warnings for the bay. So it was, we knew we had a serious situation, though that was